Hello and welcome back to Jonah Hache's album launch for Intermission. I'm really happy that you could be here today with us. We're going to start right where we left off. In your rest pose, Shavasana. Let your breath move with ease, flowing in and out. Feel the air as it comes all the way in and down into the bottom of your hips and traces up to the tops of your collarbones. Open your mouth and sigh it out. One more, just like that. Keep your back body heavy, shoulders, arms, the back of your head. When you're ready, on an inhale, start to bend one knee up so the sole of the foot comes to the mat. And with your following inhale, opposite knee bends, foot to the mat. Use an exhale to let the knees fall away, soles of the feet come together. The hips are soft. You land in butterfly pose or Supta Baddha Konasana. Hear the sounds around you. The other sensations you can feel, maybe the air on your skin or the texture of your clothes. Each breath in invites you to discover where tension resides. And each breath out, you're able to release that which you don't need. Already, if your mind is starting to give you storylines and reasons and lists of things you need to do later, let that wait at the door and experience just this moment as it is. Now recognize where you are in your breath cycle. Without rush, use your next inhale to start to bring one knee back up. Following breath brings the other one to meet it. Knees come in towards your chest. You could draw some little circles with your knees, massaging your low back into the mat. When you're ready, let your knees drop to one side. It doesn't matter which. Use your arm as a pillow. One hand will press into the floor, start to come all the way up to sit. Once you come up to sit, your legs will open wide into a V. It doesn't have to be the biggest V ever, just a place where you're comfortable. And in fact, take one of your feet, bend your knee, and bring the sole of that foot on to the inside of the opposite thigh. Use a breath in to turn your upper body towards that long leg, and your breath out can walk you forwards. You can have a little bit of a bend in that long leg if that makes it feel better for the back of the thigh. But you're going to feel this nice, juicy stretch happening on the back side of the body here. Breath in, little lift. Breath out, bow a little further. Keep that flow, that rhythm. Inhale, little lift. Exhale, bow a little further. There's no goal here. There's no one right shape. When you're ready on your inhale, start to walk your hands back in. Slowly stack your spine until you come up to sit. Opposite hand as the leg that is long comes back to land beside your hip. Other arm draws up and overhead. Press into the mat with your hand. Lift your hips. Little visit to Wild Thing just to counteract that fold. Exhale, hips sit back and down. Breath in, lift your heart and switch your legs. Breath out, settle in to the second side, as if this is the first time we're visiting this shape. Inhale, turn your upper body towards your new long leg. Exhale, start to fold. Just like as if this is a new pose you've never visited before, explore the little nooks and crannies. When you've settled into a shape, inhale, little lift. Exhale, little bow. Exploring both compression and tension in your body and what that is trying to tell you. There's no rush in yoga. It's your personal practice. I'm just happy you're here to share it with us. But when you are ready, use an inhale, start to walk. Hands back in, come all the way to sit. Again, that opposite hand will come to land behind your hip. Inhale, lift up. Express wide and open. Big stretch along the side body. Exhale, hips land back down. When they've come back down to sit, come back into that full wide V. Untuck your tail so you have a long, graceful spine from your tail to your head. Breath in, lift your heart. Exhale, walk straight forwards this time. And it doesn't matter how far down you go. It could be the littlest forward fold, or maybe you're cursed with flexibility and you come all the way flat down as a pancake. But a breath in, little lift. Breath out, little bow. You can always have a bend in your knees if that feels better. without rush, and exploring each little point along the way. Use an inhale. Hands walk in and up to come to sit. This time both hands can plant behind your hips. If you like to bring your legs back towards each other, inhale, lift your heart up high, up high, up high. Exhale, return to your neutral. Now sitting with legs long and together. Again, a little bend in the knees if you like. Inhale and exhale. Walk forwards and down, caterpillar. We started as a butterfly, and now we've come to caterpillar. Everything's a cycle. Your inhales create a little space. And with the exhales, you can move into that space. Again, no one right shape. If you're feeling it, then you're doing it. When you're ready, inhale. We'll start to walk you all the way back. Up. You could take just that heart pressing up towards the sky as your counterbalance, or maybe hands walk one handprint further out. Feet can plant to the mat. Inhale, lift your hips, lift your heart, reverse table, press everything up towards the sky. Exhale, hips float back and down. Walk down onto the mat. Back comes flat. Bring one leg up towards the sky. Flex your toes back towards yourself. Turn your toes outwards towards the side of your room. Ankle lands just below your opposite knee. You make a little figure 4 with your legs. And maybe you have enough of a stretch right here, and this is where you stay. If so, welcome. Or you can take that same hand that you reach that leg up to the sky, reach between the space between your legs. You could interlace behind your thigh, maybe over your shin, or maybe just having the foot up off the ground is enough. Breath in, create space. Breath out. Pull in. Luxuriate in that juicy hip opening. One more breath in. Exhale, release your grip. Let both feet float back down to the earth. You could take a little windshield wiper, knees rock left, rock right, or some semblance of that. When your feet come back onto the mat, this time opposite leg reaches up, toes turn out, ankle comes down to land just below the knee. Find that figure 4 again. So once again, you could stay here as you are. You could reach through that space to interlace behind your thigh or over your shin. I'm going to add one extra little special one. You could keep that figure 4. Use an inhale to walk up onto your hands. Same stretch, just approached in a slightly different way. And so depending on the hips and the body that you were blessed with, born with, grown, find the version that works for you. Either way, once you're there, slow, even breaths. Use an exhale when you're ready. Start walking back, down, onto your mat. Untangle your legs. You could take that little windshield wipers left and right. If you would like to revisit butterfly pose with your soles of the feet together, knees falling apart, that is absolutely available for you. Or if you like to just stretch your legs out long, arms unwind, landing on your mat. Taking in space, sensation, letting go of the meaning of time and to-do lists. Sometimes yogis joke that Shavasana is the most difficult pose. And it is. It's the pose that we work towards in every practice, every time we come to the mat. It's where we're able to release and integrate. And have a little intermission before you return to your regular life. And as you luxuriate in this final pose for as long as you need or want, I just want to take this opportunity to thank Jonah Hache for inviting me here to do this and for organizing this. Furthermore, I want to take this opportunity to acknowledge the unceded territory that we are living on, belonging to the Wolastoq and Mi'kmaq nations. This may be a new word for you, new words for you. And if so, just take them in. But if you feel called to repeat them back to those around you, please do. But from my heart to all of yours, Waliwin and Walalin.